So this video is all about my ornamental sweet potato vines and how I grew this big garden bed full of ornamental sweet potato vines from these 3 small sweet potato slips over the course of about 4 months. I think one of the most shocking things about this was just how quickly they grew. Even in the first 3 weeks, I could see them kind of spreading throughout my garden, and after about a month or 2 had passed, they were really all over the place. If you've seen my building an in-ground garden bed video, you've probably already seen me show off how quickly they grew in just the first 2 months. And here's a shot of them on day 57, really having spread throughout almost the whole bed. Over October, they continued to grow, and by the time November 1st rolled around, they'd really filled up the entire bed. Now, I was originally hoping I would be able to harvest some sweet potatoes from this vine. This is an ornamental sweet potato vine. I bought those 3 little tiny sweet potato plants from Home Depot several months back. And I was thinking with all this foliage, there would probably be some sweet potatoes under there. Now, ornamental sweet potato vines are known for their foliage, so I really wanted to take some cuttings of this sweet potato plant and let them climb on my fence or something like that in the future. So here I'm just trimming back all the foliage so I can have an opportunity to try to dig up what we have. I had read online that ornamental sweet potato roots can grow sweet potatoes, but we dug around and we didn't really find any. They had some pink roots that looked like really small, thin sweet potatoes, but no actual sweet potatoes.
Nothing. Surprising. I mean,
Got some pretty thick roots there.
these roots look like they could have been sweet potatoes, but they're really thin. I'm sure this is why they call them ornamental sweet potatoes, because these look like very, very skinny, small sweet potatoes. Foliage is beautiful, but nothing really to eat here. We didn't really get any sweet potatoes. We got these long pink root systems, which I'm sure are probably the sweet potato vegetable themselves. So these are the cuttings that I've selected, and I've obviously had a lot to select from. I've discovered that you can really grow sweet potato vines from almost any type of cuttings, but I've tried to handpick some of the better looking ends of some of my vines. So to propagate these, I am just removing the bottom couple of leaves here, like so, and then running a pair of scissors up and down around the stems to scar them, which will help with new root production. It's that simple.
Well, it's been about a week and a half, and I've had my sweet potato vines sitting in this water. They're putting down some roots. I really want to keep these sweet potato vines. I think eventually I might put up a lattice or something that they can climb, but I'm going to go ahead and drill some holes in the bottom of this planting container and put some soil in it and get them planted.
And with my sweet potato vine cuttings in this container on the shelf, I think it will do just fine. Hopefully it makes it through the winter. Having removed the sweet potato vine, I've planted a winter garden in its place in my garden bed, and I'll do a separate video on that, but stay tuned for more updates on this sweet potato vine.